It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, take on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Huskies offense tries out there to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off for the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff from the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to scramble. With sure hands. It's Harris. They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. Completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Can they punch it in or settle for a chip shot? 3rd and goal. Big moment early in the semifinal game. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
7, Florida State, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they start at the 25. So the Seminoles offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Throwing off play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. He's found some room at the 45. Breaking tackles and going. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. Touchdown, Florida State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
Washington, 14. Florida State, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. On the ground, it's Hawkins. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be set.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Seminoles will line up to boot it away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The back's got it. Got the first down and still motoring. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now the pass rush gets home.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down to the side.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pass complete on the crosser. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback still with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is all in over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the Noles hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Florida State, 10.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
2nd down after that previous play. Out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 10.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. The clock is still running up. To hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. They'll look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Huskies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
It's fourth down and a four to try to keep the drive going. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Huskies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Trying to find some room. It's Hawkins. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's going to take off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pitches to the back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The offense really clicking here. They're going to run it. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The Huskies line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Huskies, as they put 6 more on the board. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. And he steps out at the 10. Takeaway that sets up his offense in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Washington. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And the Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Going with the old counter run here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Harris. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the tailbacks got it again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Completion to the left on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So, Kirk, it's Washington in front with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game. But strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. A deep shot to the left side. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Washington, 42. Florida State, 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's what they'll start the drive. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He gets loose, and he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The receiver grabs it. Physical run earns the first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Huskies line up with a 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! And the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.